if I look excited. It's because I am. We're going to talk about my very favorite concept in all of Algebra 2. It's technically called completing the square, but I like to call it how to cheat the quadratic formula and get by without ever memorizing it. Because if you know the logic behind it, then you don't need it. All right, check this out. If you have a problem that asks you to solve for some quadratic equation like x squared plus 10x plus 26 equals 0, that might frustrate you because it almost looks like something that you could factor so easily. And you would know like x squared plus 10x plus 25 would be a perfect square. It would be x plus 5 times x plus 5, which means the answer would be x equals negative 5, and that's it. Like you could move on with your life. But it's not, which is irritating, but don't worry, we can solve it. So, looking at this, I wish desperately that this were 25 instead of 26, because then I'd be able to do a perfect square. It's not, but I can solve this. I'm just going to take away that 26 from both sides so that I'm not breaking any laws of math. And then this becomes x squared plus 10x plus 26 minus 26 is 0, and 0 minus 26 is negative 26. All right, still holds true, and now I wanted this to be a 25, so I will just add 25 to both sides. And I get x squared plus 10x plus 25 is equal to negative 26 plus 25 is going to be equal to negative 1. This is incredible, because now on the left I can take this jazz and say that this is x plus 5 squared. X squared plus 10x plus 25 is x plus 5 squared. And x plus 5 squared equals negative 1. So now I can do some inverse operations and take the square root of both sides. Square root of x plus 5 squared is equal to the square root of negative 1, which means that x plus 5 is equal to the square root of negative 1, we've decided is the letter I, which means that if I subtract 5 from both sides, I get that x is equal to negative 5 plus I. This is very cool, but at this moment, if you wrote that as your final answer, you would only get half credit. Think about why. It's because we took a square root of a number, but we didn't write plus or minus. Because it might have been a positive number or a negative number that was squared, and we lose that information when we take a square root without clarifying. So, to fix that mistake, we'll say that in this moment where we took a square root ourselves, that is the plus or minus square root of negative 1, which means this is plus or minus I, which means that this is not only negative 5 plus I, but x would also equal negative 5 minus I. And that is the series of two answers that solve this problem. All right, get to it.